Return to Silent Hill is currently playing in theaters. Now, first things first, I'll say this right now. The movie itself, overall, it's pretty entertaining and decent for the most part, all right? Thing about it, though, I was a little concerned going into this, so because the majority of the theaters, in my area at least, had only either 1 or 2 showings per day over the entire weekend. Brand new movie, big name franchise, and Silent Hill, one of the biggest games ever made, and, that's the love it gets. Kind of strange, but also at the same time, maybe, early screenings just let the franchise know that maybe we're not going to push that too much, or at least, distribution and whatnot, though, the studio. So, I don't know. But anyhow, though, yeah. Thing is, dude, I forgot about this. This series is kind of like it's actually, very sad and dramatic, plot, about loss and heartbreak. This movie's no different. And this one's about a dude named James, all right? He runs into a woman named Sarah who lives in the town of Silent Hill. They fall in love, and he moves into her town. He moves into town with her. She tries to warn him about some deep, dark secrets that she has, but he didn't care. He's going to go for it anyway, so, balls to the wall. He goes all in. And years later, they have separated. He lives in a new town, but is battling extreme depression, so much that he has to hire a therapist. But one day he receives a call from who he believes to be his ex-girlfriend, Sarah, and is asking him to return to Silent Hill. And he does so, of course, but upon his return, the town looks way different. An explosion or a big fire occurred and whatnot, filling the entire town with smoke and raining ash. The town looks like just basically desolate, dude. When you hear like this, dude, when you hear the alarm horn or go off and whatnot, dude, it's your ass, Mr. Postman, because that's when the freaks come out. And the town turns from the Ashen City to a place that looks like hell, dude. It's pretty cool transitions. Monsters of all kinds come out to attack them, dude, including the infamous Pyramid Head, of course, who most people know him from the video game as well as the past 2 films. Lots of scary parts, few good pop-up scares too, scare moments, and even some bloody nastiness, and scenes, that makes this movie okay. I'll say this though, dude, it's very, very CGI heavy. Dude, there's even a scene where dude's walking into a bathroom, all right? Random roach, a CGI roach just going across the floor. Really weird, dude, but I assume this is their way of saving money because practical effects and whatnot does cost a lot, especially in a movie like this, especially when I do, very, effects heavy stuff. So, it is what it is, I guess. Plus, it saves some time, I would assume. Plus, many of the ways they utilize the CGI actually made more sense anyway, though, when it came to aspects into like transitioning the town, to look hellish and whatnot, and the hundreds of like these roaches that had like human faces and whatnot, attached, that was actually attacking James and whatnot, and a lot of other scenes as well. There's like Spider Woman thing too, dude. A lot of CG, dude. A lot. But I did see a making of the movie, making a video on YouTube though, and they showed how they created like and set up like the Switchblade nurses. You've seen these in the past films as well. And the thing is, they use like real dancers to dress up, in the prosthetics and whatnot, perform these like crazy contorting moves and perform for those scenes and whatnot. It was kind of cool because they actually sped up. They did they speed up like their moves and whatnot to make it look even like more crazier and like hectic and whatnot. So that was pretty cool. But I have to be honest with you though, nothing beats the original scene from the first film with the nurses though, dude, because that shit was badass. Still love that scene, dude. That was so sick, so well done, dude. More organic too, because anyways, let me stop. Now, some of the story didn't make sense though, as some things were kind of mentioned but never followed up. But you do get Pyramid Head's origin story, and whatnot, and that was kind of cool. But I kind of wish they had focused a bit more on stuff like that, because that was actually pretty badass. They delved into a little bit, but I felt not enough though, because I think they could have really gotten more out of that. But it is what it is though. Many parts that played out as if we're in the video game too though. So had video game parts like limited supplies, the fight with, had the flashlight that, worked within the whole entire movie and whatnot, too. You kind of had it attached to his chest, so when he runs around, you can actually see where he's going, so that was kind of cool. Also, the way James would run, they had like those cool wide shots you see in the video game. He ran and walked exactly like they do in the game. Even specific shots were call-outs to the game, too, so that was pretty cool. But, the thing is, director Christoph Gans, he actually confirmed that he wanted to stay loyal to the game, so it does make sense. The movie is nearly 2 hours long. I think it's about an hour 40 and some change, something like that. And the thing is, with the time they had, wish they had utilized it better and focused on other things aside from what they did, because some scenes just went on a little too long and didn't really go anywhere. They tried to trick you into like this one character, trying to trick you and say it's like somebody else, but dude, it's obvious it's the same person wearing a wig. I don't know, it's just one of those things like, really, dude, really, you're trying to trick us? And it is what it is, though. But if it's available in your area, though, I'll say check it out, though. I mean, go in with low expectations, though, because I think you'll enjoy it more. I would be surprised if they come out with another film anytime soon, because honestly, the buzz behind this one was just kind of dead, dude. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of surprising, to be honest with you. But I mean, I can see why, though. I mean, I'm sure when studios watch this, they're kind of like, well, I mean, it's cool, but it's like, nothing really to write home to. So, I think, they might put a hold on this franchise for a bit. Yeah, I got a feeling this movie's not going to make that much money this weekend. So, plus, like I said, with very limited, actual shows and a lot of big theaters, doesn't really say good things about this one, especially with it being a pretty slow weekend. So, that's a red, that's kind of not good. But I will recommend you check out the first Silent Hill film that came out back in, I think it was 2006 or something like that. That one's really good, dude. Especially with the ending, dude. That type of shit I love, though. Has some great creepy scenes, dude. Some nasty death stuff, too. Like I said, the nurses, too, doing all the cool shit. So, yeah, that nurse seems better than the one that's in this one. But the one in this one's cool, too. But they could have done a whole lot more than they did. I think they did better in the original film. And the funny thing about it, Christoph Gansberg, he actually directed the first one. So it is what it is, though. But, yeah, like I said, go at your own risk checking that one out. But, yeah. Also, check out the original Silent Hill from 2006, though. It's good. It's available on YouTube, though, so definitely check that out. But anyhow, though, that's all for today. Stay nasty, my friends, and I will see you at the next one. Have a great weekend, y'all, and Shay Nasty out.
I'll see you soon.
Like and subscribe.